Here's the situation, guys. Having a legally declared war affords you a few things. So, say for instance, if they were enemy combatants in those ships, that's a different situation. We may not
Hmm.
actually even be having this conversation right now because in war, you can legally, unfortunately, kill your enemy combatants, right? But what's the one thing we always hear about when we're talking about legally declared wars and conflicts? We're always hearing about the civilian count. That's why this matters, right? So when you were just out there killing people without any sort of legal authority, without any sort of declaration of war, that pretty much just becomes murder. Or, in another way to put it, because we are talking about an international situation, extrajudicial killing. Now, can can you have extrajudicial killings while there are legally determined wars and conflicts? Yes, but that's not what this is.
I think of it as like if I'm in a boat off the coast of California,
Mhm,
whale watching with my
mhm,
friends, and Australia says we think that those are what's a gang, Bloods or Crips or something like. We think that those are bad, and then they just come and murder me right off the coast of
mhm,
California, and then they say, well, don't worry, they trust us. They were gang
They were gang
members and
members.
drug dealers, and like what would a normal president do if we were killed off of our own coast by another government and without any actual evidence that
mhm.
anybody was anything other than just a random person? Like, these guys they might have all been drug dealing cartel traffickers. We will probably never know because they'll never tell us, or because they didn't even do the work to find out who these people actually were. They just made a judgment call.